Yeah. Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad need pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Never save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in a bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the big skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Ay, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Ay, she wanted like me cause her lame, she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Seattle Seahawks. Their meeting in Super Bowl 49 was thrilling. What's in store here? The Pats and Seahawks are underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Wait, set,
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Yo. Yo, check 26, check 26.
On first down, Brady. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
We got this.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. So Brady and the Pats take over first and 10 at their own 22. Now Brady, and he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
Sony Michel, his first carry. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Oh, boy, I know you
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Brady's throw there complete. And some room to roam now. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Let's go.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
Tackle made by Ziggy Ansah.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on.
Regular.
Hey, watch 28. Watch run.
Mike's 49. Mike's 40. Hey, Alpha. Come on. You better prep me too.
Shotgun now for Brady. On the left side, a catch by White. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. They'll run it. This is Michel. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
And we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Go Bandit.
Hey, watch Sam.
Hey, Orbit.
Mike 54.
Get your swerve on.
Mike.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And able to find Dorsett. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Brady now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down.
Guys. Mike, 49. I got
72.
49's the Mike. Watch 49.
It's a party now.
Hey, Charlie. Goal 50.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, the 40, the 30, 10, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A really nice gain of 25 yards. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jamar Taylor. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
He lost 6 there on the first down play.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
It's a free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They run it with Carson, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
51. We want this. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Front it. Let's go, 14. Check 3. Weapon. 3. Check 3.
On 3rd down, Carson, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
49's the mic. Watch 49.
Brady now to throw. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. It's grabbed over the middle by White. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Brady gives to Michelle, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run with Michelle, and an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Mike 54.
72. Rip left. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Hey, go 66.
From the 41, Brady. Over the middle, complete. That's Watson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Here we go.
Here's Brady. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Go.
54. Let's go, defense. Our time. This is our time.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike.
Let's go, Heavy.
Sugar.
Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy?
Hey, Echo.
Give me something. Here we go.
Wait, 28.
Throwing on first down is Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver. But it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal from the 10-yard line.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
Man, that's trash. That's trash. Shift. Switch.
6'6", bullet high. Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Go Bandit.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now.
Brings up third and goal.
Wait, that 29. Alpha.
54. You better bring it.
Hey, bolt 66.
You better bring it.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
You go night.
72.
From the gun, it's Brady. And caught Caught by Thomas for a Patriots touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Gostkowski the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Stephen Gostkowski to kick off for New England.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Mike 51.
Now Wilson. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down, Seahawks.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Blue Dan.
Final play of the half, it's Wilson. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Here's Wilson. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Dietrich Wise Jr. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Going for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 53 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Brady and the Patriots now first and 10 at their own 24. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Give the sack to Barkevius Mingo, the former number 6 pick. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure it out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tedrick Thompson picks it. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They'll try to run with Carson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here.
2nd down and goal. Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. He's at the 50. 30. 20. 10. 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
First down, Seahawks.
Wilson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, I think it's safe to say that the 3rd quarter's not been a whole lot of fun for him. A couple of interceptions thrown. He seems to be a different man here in the 2nd half.
They'll try to get this offense going with Michelle. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Alpha. 49's the mic. Watch 461. Matchbox lights.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Check 4, check 4. He's coming. Double up, double up.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go, here we go. Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come, come. Gold 50.
49. 49's the mic.
Hey, Delta.
The mic. Squeeze, squeeze, double, double. 49.
Check it, reload.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Brady on the crossing route. He hits Demaryius Thomas. And he's got this down to the 35. Back now in Foxborough. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Hey, 66. Check it.
Brady deferring to White on the draw. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
and no
baby.
more.
Yeah.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Brady, that's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Check the outs, check the outs. Right there, 54, right there, right there. 54, Mike. Let's go one more.
53, Linda. Shadow.
They're running it. It's Michelle. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Sony Michelle won't get there. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The Pats are going to get there, and down he goes. Lawrence Guy able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. But now it'll be third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
And the blitz does come. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now Edelman. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Patriots take over.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up first and 10.
49 to Mike.
Brady now on first down. White's got a first down and more. That's complete to White. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
52.
Slams.
Let's go. No, stick.
And it's Michelle once again. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 30 yards. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Gostkowski with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Patriots 28, Seahawks 21.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, Wilson.
Come on, QB, come on.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. David Moore, the intended target, but it's going to be second down. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Now Wilson, going to throw again. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a man open down the middle of the field. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Back to throw. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
He'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one a 14-yard play, and it keeps this drive moving. They'll look to throw. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Again, it's Michel. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.